fantastic. I do think Odegaard has been Arsenal's best player. I mean, I just didn't think Odegaard was too old. You know, so
Not read the rules.
Yeah, I've not read the rules again, but to me, 24 does seem too old to be the young player. But no, about for Saka, I mean, Odegaard, that's not a young player, 24.
We complain about it every year, the PFA rules on young player, because it is still the 24th.
It's one of Arsenal's older players.
I know, I mean, for me, I was surprised and shocked at the start of the season when I found out that Odegaard was captain of Arsenal. I was like, where's that come from? I agree with Jamie, I think he's been Arsenal's best player. Even in this last very difficult period, I think Odegaard has been outstanding. He really has. His quality on the ball, the way in which he plays, I think he's a player that, you know, would fit in the Manchester City's team and just go in there with real ease. I love Saka. I mean, I think Saka plays football like we all want to play as a kid. He just looks like he enjoys
Happy house.
everything that he does, and I love him to bits. But I think Odegaard's been an outstanding player, the outstanding
Happy
player.
Monday to everybody.
You might say that South the only side with a younger average.
Yeah, I have some good news.
For Arsenal fans to be excited about moving forward and next season as well, potentially. Could be some signings on the way. Who's done well?
No, I'll
this
save it
season?
for a while.
Next category, which is the best signing. Jamie has gone for Manuel Akanji. I think you might have changed your mind, didn't you? Harry's gone for Casemiro.
Chestnut. No, I was debating over two players today. Obviously we couldn't pick Haaland because we picked him for the best player. So we went for I went for Akanji or Morgan Gibbs-White. Actually at the last minute I wasn't quite sure. So it looks like I'm going to Akanji. Can I do a live change?
Let's do a live change.
I'll do a live change. Listen, I think Akanji's been brilliant because he wasn't a massive amount of money. I thought he'd just be a squad player. He's made himself a mainstay. He's played right back, centre back, and left back. But I think the fact he's playing for Man City and then the other player,
You know, I feel like crying.
I wouldn't say single-handedly kept nothing.
But not that tears.
Big
Like,
big price tag, so
happy tears. You know,
I think he must be really close to I really do believe he should be in the next England squad.
I've been finally released
Might well find himself in there. Casemiro.
from
Pick Haaland, which obviously is the signing of the season.
Manchester.
He's had the biggest impact, I think, on his team.
like the
I couldn't think of a player
Manchester's mental health team.
on their team singularly.
Yeah,
And I look at Manchester
I
United.
don't have to deal with them anymore. I don't have no restrictions, policies.
I genuinely don't think they'd be
Or
anywhere near top four.
there's a legislation, restriction policies, whatever.
I think the impact he's had
I'm
on that
done with
team
them.
is
Like so.
it makes them 20-30% better.
Can he continue to do that?
I never thought I'd be done with them in my life. Don't get me wrong, I'll have to take my probably my antipsychotics for the rest of my life, but I don't have to deal with them. So
I should mention that. But in terms of when he's
people look out, because now
the jump in Manchester
that means
quality and
I'm no
performance,
longer a highly volatile patient. I'm a highly volatile person. Yeah, and I don't have them cunts bleeding down my ear anymore, man. I swear to God. If I drank, honey, I've been dealing with these cunts all my life. Me entire life since I was 4 up to today. You know, look, I'll show you.
Biggest surprise.
The signings updated as well.
Here comes the apology, the retreat down the road.
Alright, yes, let's start with that then. Lisandro Martinez, he's too small to play in English football. He's too small to play in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's not about Lisandro Martinez. That's about any centre-back. Any centre-back coming to the Premier League who is well under 6 foot, you think he's going to have a problem. But he hasn't, and every player has weaknesses, whatever that may be, whether it's physically, technically. And the best players hide the weaknesses. We've all got them. No one's a perfect player.
Basically, now, I'll never get away from this. Oh, the fact, hang on, my lips look holding me joint look. You do that? Anyway, every day, Wolf, I take 11 tablets, right?
In the Manchester United team.
1 second, I'll show you.
And he's a warrior, he's a leader, and when you think of like that spine of the team, certainly him and Casemiro, 2 new signings, I think we made a huge difference. So, apologies, signings wrong and all Man United fans, if you can please stop tweeting me about the
There's 10 there, right? One fell out into me box, but there's 11.
suppose is still the result, which is
every day I am.
out of the
That,
bottom three.
Yeah,
now this means
Everton scrambling.
they
and
cannot
walking,
monitor
getting
me
a draw. Yeah,
anymore.
seeing them go
So,
right,
if I stop taking an antipsychotic,
shock the living daylights out of it, they're capable
there's
of
nothing they
like that. I
can
don't know where
do
it came from.
because of
Right,
being
just being
cleared. I'm
United.
free. I am no longer under the mental health team,
It's more than
which is
likely
like salvation
sort
for
of
me
the opposite.
personally, because it's like a
Predictor,
handcuff that I thought I'd never be able to break.
They're in big trouble, Everton.
You know, so it's just for me, it's like winning the lottery, you know.
Bournemouth can produce on the final day. Favourite game then? Jamie, kick us off on this. I wonder what. Oh.
Yeah.
What was it about Liverpool beating Manchester United 7-0?
I have 12 months of
I think
restrictions.
it was the game. I think it was the Centre talk in the commentary box, me and him. But listen, it's been a poor season.
Before we go and bash someone's head in,
That game was still getting talked about in 10, 20 years time.
I'll be put back on the register, and I'll have to reacquaint myself with Manchester's finest.
I mean, didn't even play that well.
No, don't get me wrong, I'll always have my psychiatrist. That'll never go. Because I'm certified,
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I couldn't get
and there's not many of us that are certified that get a green light.
World Cup final's been sandwiched
Now, I don't know whether it's a mistake,
and the World Cup final
because how can
it
you
was absolutely spectacular.
release
First day,
someone that's
a footballer I've never
certified?
seen live that I've not played.
Well, here,
See what's
I'm
the
not
greatest game
complaining.
you've ever seen. It was absolutely
You know what I mean?
unbelievable.
That gives me a bit of breathing space. I don't have a fucking... The only thing, I feel sorry for other people, because I was a highly volatile patient. I was living within the community because of my brothers. My brothers were my chaperone for years. Hell, I couldn't even string 2 words together. I was fucking nutted off on suicide watch. Here,
Ladbrokes presents Fanfare
right, I'll put it this way.
and select the team you support at ladbrokes.com.
Just imagine your mouth to be your eyes.
Odds boost
Right.
and free bets every time the team plays.
I'd be a blind Stevie Wonder, yeah.
Access to all the latest news, stats and fixtures for your team with Ladbrokes.
Nah, I've dealt with these cunts since I'm 4, man.
Your team, your game.
Put me on meds at 11, they destroyed me life. You know, because putting a kid on that medication at that age is a death sentence. But I'm still here. You know, that's what you're looking at here, a real life dinosaur.
Luke Longley is a guy you call he's 7'2". If he stood in front of you, you wouldn't see the
Yeah,
sun.
I don't know
He's
where
an
my
enormous
2
guy.
musketeers are.
My size
In fact,
from
yeah.
6'10",
Oh yeah,
6'4".
shout out to the big nose bully on YouTube, Julian, that's picking on our jockney, are you?
He's that much bigger.
We'll see about that, you big nose cunt. You won't pick on me, bro, and you can do that all you want, it's nice done. Here, you know ex-football fan. Are you no ex-football hooligan at Tottenham? I'd have known you. That's just come to my attention now, you can ask anybody around here. Hey, United's top boy for 30 years was one of my best mates, Eddie Beef. Ask me, brothers. Yeah, now I know top boys. Now you're a lying cunt. I don't know who you are. I fought against Tottenham, Leeds, West Ham, Chelsea, Millwall, Cardiff, Leeds, Liverpool, Man City, Oldham, Cardiff. Where do I stop? I don't know you. You weren't one of the boys back then. You know what I mean? You're a wannabe kid. That's what you were. But really, I know soldier are nothing but a kid that's never grown up. What did you say? I want a fucking White Hart Lane's finest here? I don't know you. And I've asked 10 of me pals, and none of them know you.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, one thing I can prove. Manchester United's top boy for 30 years was one of my best pals. That's how I met him on the terrace fighting. That's how I gained his respect. That's why he asked me to go away days. Because of that. Yeah. Yeah, I was pulling coppers off horses fucking knocking them out. As well as fans. Nobody knows you and I can prove it. Hey, we sent many good firms down there on away days, and I'll tell you what, yeah, you weren't part of it. I'd remembering you and your face and your cunt noise mouth. I'd remembering that. Here, now, I can back up everything I say, right? For 28 years, one of my best pals was Man United's top boy, Eddie Beef.
For 3 years.
Hey, I don't lie, and here, he's seen me at a young age, knocking people out, knocking coppers out, not being afraid to hit them. Someone with authority, and he give me a fucking pass. He said, "You want to come away with us?" I said, "Where?" "Everywhere." Fuck yeah. Right then, so I became. Good morning, my love. You look, you know what? You're way more beautiful in the morning. You know, I'm a big fan of your work. Now, we're talking about football hooligan. Now, it's just been brought to my attention that seriously nobody on the terraces has. I fought for 13 years for United, and I don't know you. What are you lying for? I can prove everything I say. Eddie Beef was our top boy. Hey, East Division, how about that? This fucking house and estate. I know, but you can't believe what? Hang on, you're blaming me washing machine for shrinking your shit. Hang on a minute. Yeah, what you blame the washing machine for? You're the one that put it in. Now listen, are you up to start? Are you giving me? Are you being mean to me while I'm on my live? And everybody knows that you beat me up and shit. You know, I have a reputation to keep. I'm an ex-hooligan, remember that? You know, now I look like a fucking kid sweet. Like, what am I now, a flump?
I feel like basketball's given me an awful
Hey,
lot. And it's also
see my queen, that's where I get my strength from.
had to change an awful lot.
Hello, beautiful. Hey, I never get no dirty dagger looks off you in the morning.
I think I learned that
Can I have a kiss?
not all that suited me very well.
What are you doing, taking a
It's
photograph?
taken me quite a long time to acknowledge that. Quite a long time.
Oh no, don't do that. I don't want you getting on the camera. Don't do that. My love. Hey, here. It's great to wake up with your queen in the morning. Yeah? What are you playing at? Right, are you gonna help me like... Oh my god, hello my beautiful. I love you so much, my queen, and I don't know what I'd do without you. My playing. New guy, your mum's right, you demon. Honestly, you're a hobbit. Yeah, what's the story? Are we doing what? I know, I'm a dickhead. Here, are we doing Block 30 Street today, me and you? Are we going over to wish the champions congratulations? Hang on now. No, listen, no. Listen, right? Listen! I have to give it to Man City this year, Bob, right? They won it on merit as far as I'm concerned. And me and the midget already know who the best team is in this city. Who is the best team in this city, midget?
Man United.
Thanks, darling. And why is that? City or what? What did we say about City? What was that? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Now I heard you. Hi for it. Yeah. 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 Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nothing Alex's room. He probably had some in there. You did it? No, well, I'm sorry if I kept you up snoring all night. My love. Tell me you won't, I'm sorry I snore. Did I headbutt you in my sleep last night at all?
No.
Alright. Well, I suppose that's progress, isn't it?
Well, no.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even know you were still listening. Anyway, Shout out to all the people who say that. Oh yeah, don't be picking on Jockney. Haha, give me a minute. Wait till the girls leave the room. Yeah, I hope you all have a great Monday. I've taken up knitting. But I have heard something that I can prove. Yo, Big Nose, Julian, Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, here, leave Jockney alone. He's a 66-year-old man. Now, the one thing about YouTube is lies spread quicker than the truth. I bashed loads of your yid cunt mates, and you weren't there. You were not there, boy. I was. For 13 years, I went on away days. I went to Champions League games. With and without me son, depending what firm I was. Didn't matter what mob was. It didn't matter. Because I got invited to the football by accident. Right? And I got into it out with one of my mates, Joe Davis. We were fighting against West Ham fans. He was getting battered, so I helped him, and then the top boy of United at the time being Eddie B from this housing estate. It's madness. So I went away, I done away days for 13 years. And in 13 years of going to Tottenham Hotspur, you'd ground, you'd army, you'd band the country. There was no Julian or Jiu-Jitsu. You're a lying bastard, and I can prove it. I've spent the last 48 hours asking all my old football mates, do they know you? And not one of them knows you. So you're telling lies. Now here, I'm only here to tell the truth. I can prove I went away for 13 years. With the photographs I have with all the fam, all the boys. Have you got one of them photographs? If you have, show everybody. And then people will believe you. Here, I can show you now if you want. But I don't have to show you. You see. Because I was one of a very few that get into this circle, especially not being from this land. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a paddy. Now, you can easily find this out, because there wasn't many Dublin lads in Manchester United's firm. You know what I mean? This is classic. Now, somebody would remember an Irishman like me, right? Right? Nobody's gonna argue with a guy who comes from probably South London, or whatever, East London. I couldn't give a cunt. You come from London, you're a helmet. Yeah, do something. Picking on Jockney Sparrow? Really? Yeah? You won't do shit, mate. If you have an issue, bro, if you want it, here. Yours truly. Don't be picking on Jockney Sparrow, because you're making this personal for me. He's an old man. No disrespect, he's fucking funny as fuck. And he's brave. And I didn't realise that he was the same year as the cunts won the World Cup. Yeah, 63. Can you hear me calling? Can you hear me calling? Can you hear me calling? Yeah. Can you hear me calling now? Here, shout out to your big football tug, Julian. Here, you're a lying cunt. You wouldn't be shouting about that shit. You know, you're lying. Here, when I was doing it, there was no police cameras on coppers or on horses, so you could drag them off. Here, telegraph from Mungo. Whack! Do you ever hit a horse under here? And I know where to hit the cunts because I rode them for many years. So I knew how to drop them, right? Oh yes, I was very good on horses, so I know how to make horses feel uneasy. You know that kind of way. Here, has anyone got any sugar lumps for me? Hey, I'll open up right now. Here, I don't have teeth, I'm not Dougie Joyce, but I do like sugar lumps. And I like lumps, big lumps, who lie and pretend, who live in their ma's bedroom, who pretend, number one, they were in the military, now number two, they were a soldier on the terraces. Really? How come I and every fucking one of the United lads I was away with doesn't know you? Now I can vouch for this. You're lying. You are no football tug, jiu-jitsu. Would you stop? You're more like a fucking fucked up Ninja Turtle. Hello, brother, I can't. You know, Jockney's a 66-year-old man. You know, like, how can that be noble? Threatening. Now, if you were who you say you are, or well, or who you think you are, to take it out on a 66-year-old man tells me what I'm dealing with. You're not one of the boys. You'll never be one of the chaps like me. You know, I'm loved all around the world, my friend. You know why? Because I'm humble and I'm noble. And I have respect for my elders. Even if they're cunts. You understand that way? Because that's how I was brought up. It doesn't matter. You do not answer elderly people up. That's how I was brought up. I wasn't dragged up on the streets. You know, my parents never told me to go out and fucking commit crime. I'll tell you why, because my father worked all his fucking life. You know what I mean? Shit like that embarrasses your family. You know, who wants to embarrass their family if you say you love them? You want to make them proud, right? You know, going around bashing people's head in on a Saturday isn't one of them. It's fucking juvenile. That's what it is. Because it's grown men going around bashing people at a football match, getting pissed and ramming all that shit up their nose. And it's mob mentality. Pack mentality. Strength in numbers. Trust me. Like, if you see two lads running at you, you're not going to move. If you see 20, you're going to run. Whereas, see me, I ain't running nowhere. I don't give a fuck if there's 200 of you. I'll stand there, at least I might die trying, but at least I can say, you know what, in front of tyranny, even though I was outnumbered by 20 man, I stood my fucking ground and I didn't take a back step. I might get the head punched on me, but it's all about principle and balls and heart of course, and this. Yeah. Now you know. Pretty one there, isn't it? Have them all out. There, that's what the terraces do for me. Yeah. Yeah. See that? The bone, that's it never healed right. But anyway, he's telling lies. He wasn't one of, no, wasn't part, no, you damn, you know that. Straight up, yeah, I know that. Me, I only needed to talk to 3 people. You know, like I said, Man United's top boy was off this fucking manner and he was a good friend of mine. And we were both in hospital together. How ironic is this? How nuts is this? I'm in the hospital, right? And let's say I had a procedure, right? So I'm back in my bed. Next of all, I heard this geezer going, look, kid, can I go out for a fag? And I heard one of them go, listen, you're not allowed smoking. You know what I mean? And I'm like, now I don't have to say here, yeah, your face helps, right? But I have this thing. It's called a neurographic memory, not a photographic, a neurographic memory. I just have to hear your voice and I'll never forget it. It's in here. I'm wired a certain way, let's say. You know, I was learned, listen, just because I can't see your face doesn't mean I won't recognise your voice. So once I recognise your face and your voice, yeah, you may as go on the voice because you're fucked. Yeah, you are the weakest link. Good boy. Yeah. Now, a lot of men on YouTube tell a lot of lies. Now, even though it's not my argument, I'm going to make my argument because Jockney's only 66. Now, Manchester United's top boy, Eddie B, for nearly 3 decades, was my friend, and he died on this housing estate. No, he was from this housing estate. Oh, bollocks, and he died. He was riddled with cancer. Alright, bro. He was riddled with cancer. And my fucking curtains were closed all the way around, and straight away I knew who that was. I opened my curtains and I fucking went over. I had a fucking catheter up me prick. Sorry, yeah, I had one of them catheter things in. Cancer the prick. Yeah, legendary. Anyway, so I hears him going, fucking hell, that kid. I knew who it was straight away. I went, Eddie, is that you? And he's like, is that you, Jude? And I felt like a Chariots of Fire. Bro, what are you doing over there? He's like, kid, will you come over here, man? Fuck's sake. I was like, what's up? He's like, bro, can you take me out with a smoke? I said, bro, the nurse has just told you, are you going for an operation? He said, bro, where I'm going, they don't do operations. I was like, what are you on about? He said, I have to see. I was like, you what? He said, I have to see. And I was like, how bad is it? He said, I'm fucking kippered. I was like, fuck off, bro. He's like, bro, this cunt, I will headbutt her in a second. I was like, you don't need to headbutt her. I said, she goes off shift in half an hour. And as soon as that fucking makes them fucks up, bro, I want to go out, we'll have a spliff, man. He's like, have you got any fags with you? I said, you bet your bollocks I have, bro. He says, have you anything else with you? I said, what do you want? You know, whatever you want, bro. After him telling me that, what do you want? I'll get it for you. So, me and him took a trip downstairs. He was dying of fucking cancer. I was riddled with it. I didn't know how bad it was. I got out of hospital, and 2 days later, he died in it. And I was probably one of the last heads out of the old firm that are still left on this housing estate. Now, you don't get many Paddy Dublin football fucking hooligans that fight with English football hooligans. So, people tend to remember that. Right? Now, like I said, not just a soldier, do you understand? But see me? Yeah. Anyway, that's how I got into the firm, through Eddie. And you don't just, it doesn't just happen overnight. You know what I mean? You have to go away with them for a while before you're, you know, it's like you're graded. You go up a peck. You know, and I was caught, you called me Paddy. You could have called me a lot worse. Think about it, I'm Irish, right? But hell, when it comes to the emblem, you know what I mean? Remember who our captain was for years. But anyway, Shout out to Man United's top boy Eddie Beef. You know, he had an amazing wake, let off a few doves, and around here, it's football, kids, STEM family, right? That's how it is. Like all lumpy, you know, my missus already knows it. You know, my football has been here a minute. Do you understand? There's scars all over me body from football where I got caught. You know what I mean? And it happens, you know, because I'm not running. Do you understand? That's why, let's say, I got me brown belt, what? My very first one, because I didn't run. And I was fighting 8 West Ham fans. I got battered, but I battered a couple of them, but I got fucked up, like, you know what I mean, lost a few teeth and stuff like that, you know, violence, it's great. You can't expect to go around bashing people every week and you not get caught on the hop one of the days. You know, it's an occupational hazard. It's one of the, it happens, it's, you know, it's part of the line of work that we choose to do, which be going around bashing fucking grown-up men every weekend. Here, sign me up for free. Here, I'm in. I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? I'll even pay. You know, and that's what we did. You know, we had a little club, we had a little fucking pub. You know, it's like Eddie Beef, like I said, he's Manchester's top boy. And he was one of my good mates. You know, only 3 of us come off this estate, and there's only 1 of us left, and you're looking at him. So, Big Bad Julian, I've asked 10 of my all the way Dave bros, right, that used to go to White Hart Lane every fucking year for decades, and nobody knows you. I know loads of Tottenham, but I'm not going to go around singing about it, am I? Who goes around tells people that? You know what I mean? But the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because you're picking on Jockney and he's only 66. You know what I mean? Just like the last time you cunts won the World Cup. Yeah. There'll be another 66 before you win it. Especially when you have cunts like that. Here, Julian, pick on someone your own size. Here, I believe you were in the military and you took a couple of shots in battle. Here, me too, bro. I believe you like to pick on the elderly there. Yeah, now, what's a soldier's job? To protect women, children and the elderly, so it's my job now, so I'm making it my job. So, this is for Julian, the man who picks on old age pensioners and thinks he's hard. You are no top, you are never part of Tottenham's fame. I can prove I was. I was part of United's fame. Ask anybody on me manor. You know, I go over to Etihad with my United jersey on. Cause I can. Cause I know I can handle myself. I'm not gonna say I'm a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man, cause I'm not. I just like a fight. That's the difference. You know. Yeah. Who likes fighting? I do. Especially if there's 1 or 2. You get more mana points for that shit, yeah? Why do you think I got funding around here for all these kids, me and me lads? Because they know what I'm capable of and what my abilities are and what my limits are. And I'm aware of that. You know, I don't mind punching someone's face in that deserves it. Right? You're not seeing me man boobs. You know, I'm out of shape nowadays. But like I said, if I run at you, the police aren't gonna get me off you. You know that way? You see him? I am him. In my household, I'm Tommy. I have Arthur and Tommy, Mark and Alex. Morning, beautiful, are you gorgeous? Come here, give me a hug, you. Don't get your face on camera. Rapunzel, I love you.
You know what I've not done? Pat my leggings and I've got loads of tops.
Oh, you're a silly sausage, aren't you? Right, go on, get ready, go get.
I just wanted leggings, I couldn't be asked today.
Yeah, I broke a few bones, alright. Yeah, that'll never help. Coppers did that. Yeah, they didn't like me, you see, because, yeah, I didn't play nice. But I'm 48 nowadays and my grandfather, you know, all that bullshit is human, you know, instead of going out bashing people, you should be out fucking getting a qualification or doing something with your life, you know, or even taking your kids somewhere in the Saturday rather than going bashing people, you know. Where's the pride in that? You know, it's bollocks. It's just a lot of grown men bashing the fucking head off each other because they're just fucking animals. You know, like I like the line of coke and I like the fight after. You know. It's been well over a decade now since the last time I engaged with that kind of chemical, because it's no good for this, you see. Yeah. Do you know what cocaine inside, what's it called? Induced cocaine psychosis, that's what it's called, and because of it, it destroyed me. I was taking meds and I was whacking coke with my nose, and because of that, I had a seizure, an aneurysm, and it looks like I've had a stroke when I talk. So you don't have to listen to me. Knock yourself fucking out. I don't care. Take loads of coke while you're on the meds. Go on, it's good for you. Do it. Especially if you're a cockney. Do it. Fucking hell, mate. That's fire, that. Give us another go with that, will you? Right, come on. Something on me nose. Nah, bro, you're good. Yeah, but bro, you have a small nose, like a long nose. Just have another look. Nah, Julian, or Jude, you're alright. Sorry. I wasn't saying that Julian has a big nose, and even if I was, what you gonna fucking do about it? Speaking of noses, is that cocaine on my noses? No, sorry, it was just a flashback. Cocaine and... Yeah. It doesn't. Mary, I'm sick of you rubbing my lollies. No, only joking with you, that'll kill you down. Why don't you have one of the racket ones? Do you like the garden?
Yeah.
Fan Dabby Dozy, you know, I might get the bouncy castle out and jump on it.
Yeah.
What?
You
Well,
can have to stay in today then. Bye.
Morning, Jay, how's it going? You're gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Oh, guys, this is gonna die, right? And rather it die. Bollocks, it's only on 1%. Do you know what I didn't do last night, one? Left me bastard phone on charge.
Can I open that,
I know,
please?
'cause it died at middle of night.
I know, it's only on 1%. What are you looking at?
Just getting a shower.
You lamp noodle. Mia, if you keep turning your eyes like that, they're gonna lock inside your head. And it's gonna be like turning your indicator on and not being able to turn it off. Don't even think about leaving that there. Ass up off the chair, put that into the bin. Go on. I'm not your man, move. Right? I'm not even your dad. Right? But under my bleeding roof, number 1, no boyfriends. Number 2, no boyfriends. Number 3, no. Don't forget number 1 and 2, right?
No girlfriends.
Yeah, especially no girlfriends. What do you mean? Yeah, okay, yeah. Tell you what, I'll talk about you in a few years, right? You're still that size, you're still on midget status. You'll be a proper hobbit when you go to year 1. Yeah, that's when it starts. And I'm gonna teach you how to take care of the mean girls and mean boys. Yeah, esophagus, look. Just say, do you know who I am? And go like that, look. Pretend to headbutt them and faint and go like that with your, see your hand like that? Just there. Especially if it's a boy. You don't aim for that, you aim for 2 places. The eyes and yeah. And the legs. Right, do one, will you? Tell her to go.
What?
Because she's wrecking me head.
Why is she licking a lolly?
I know she is. Hey, you didn't even offer me a lick.
You can't.
Alright then, go on then, bleeding. I hope you enjoy your ice lolly, not even offering me a lick. I love you, baby.
Go get another one then, she'll like it.
What? You don't like it?
Right, give it Jude Blue. Don't bin it to follow.
Yeah, what am I fucking... What, you're giving that to me after licking it and all, and having hair and shit on it. Look, I can take off. There's a big fuck off hair on it and on you.
Right, go and get a rocket.
Yeah, I can't eat that. You've had hair on it. Will I give it to Leroy to kill down? Do you want to go over and give it? Here, I just have to give the squirrels a nice lolly. Can you just give me?
Get another one.
Now, yeah, you better eat that one. Right, this isn't fucking the Salvation Army,
Let
right?
me eat it. There you go.
No, I don't want one. You saved them for yourself. Yeah, this shit's gonna start dripping all over me. This is fucking kindergarten cop I am. Am I honey?
Come on, Matt.
What are you gonna do with it? Here, do me a favour, look. Drop it in the sink. Go on. I'll deal with it in a minute. Go on. I'll just... Go on. Yeah, grown-ups are talking. And I don't want her to be hearing my vile tongue.
Well, your phone's dying anyway.
Yeah, well, it's gonna fucking die any second. Right, go on. And the Reds went marching on. Go on. Who's the best team in this city?
Man United.
Right, go on, get out, you're good. Yeah, man. I love you. Yeah. Glory, glory, Man United. Right, the midget's gone, so. Anyway. Now, I've reached out to 10 different United lads that I used to go away with for 13 years. And not one of them knows Julian. Not one. Don't be picking on Jockney Sparrow. Now you've got me attention. You're so far on my fucking radar, big nose. I would split your nose. Like that. And guess what? Here. I used to fight too on the terraces. But you didn't. You're telling lies. Like most people do on YouTube, they lie, but I can prove everything I say, right? Top boy off this housing estate, Eddie Beef. Manchester United's top boy for nearly 3 decades, 2 years shy. My G. He's dead now. But yeah, he was kippered, full of cancer, so I took him out in a wheelchair and the nurse had a go at me. She said he shouldn't be smoking, he's got cancer. I said, yeah, that's the whole point, you fucking idiot. Fuck off! Like that, you know. Yeah, keyword there, cancer. He has it, you haven't, so fuck off. You know, he's dead anyway. You may as well let him have a fucking smoke. You know what I mean? Fuck off, I'm dying of cancer and you're telling me don't smoke? How about blow it? You know what I mean? You know, you get told you're dying of cancer and you're getting given out for smoke. Wouldn't you fucking start smoking if someone told you had the fucking, you know? But he was my mate. And here, if we had been in a secure facility, I'd have still getting him out for a smoke. Because it had taken a risk. I'd have knocking a patient, a big African fucking mental health worker named Zuba. Yeah, Zuba. And the size of him, he was a real life gorilla, like a silverback. And he hit me like a silverback, because I was hitting a fella with a microwave for hitting a nose. Don't hit a woman in front of me, or kids, or the elderly, or I just turn into it. You know, women, children, and the elderly are, you know, you don't fuck with that. That's sacred here. That's more sacred than that is. Time's up. Are you going out in your scooter today, bro?
Yeah, we'll be taking a roll through today for a few minutes.
I'm going over to do block diaries at the Etihad to congratulate Manchester City becoming the Premier League champions. I'm just so glad I didn't go down to London. So I'm delighted it's staying in the city. I've no problem congratulating Manchester City. You know, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're still doing block diaries, part 3 today. We're going out to the Etihad to pay homage to Pep and his baldy fucking head for stopping the gunner-eye bastards from winning the league. I did say Arsenal will fuck up. Shout out to Jay in the chat. Jay, where's Liverpool finished this season? Yeah. Now, hey, if you're not giving, hey, you Royce and Piers, if you're not giving everybody a sub in here, can you do that for me while you're in here? That's all I ask you know. Don't get me wrong. If you want to support my channel anyway, form or capacity, you can buy me a coffee, or you can just come in and sub to each other. You know what I mean? That's just as good. 6 years I've worked on this thing. And see Lucifer J, he'll tell you, ask him how long it took me to get me first 100. And he used to say to me, Jill, you can't just, it doesn't just happen overnight. 2.5 years later, I had 246 subs. 20 weeks in, I have 255 subs. Yeah, it's working. And here, shout out to the mods. Now, I believe the big bad ogre, who was from London, who was picking on Jockney Sparrow. How about pick on your own size? Pick on me. Now I am a man. I have the proof. I have holes in my legs, exit wounds. Now that's what happens to you when you're a fighter on the terraces. Julian, show me your hands and I'll tell you what kind of man you are. Right? First of all, I want to say this. Fuck you and your big nose. Fuck you and your cunt face. And take your cunt face for a shit. Do something, right? Now, Instagram. Don't be blah 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 on YouTube. You're meant to be grown. You're no fucking football ex-full. Hey, you fuck. Here, I knew top boys. That held my fame for 28 years there. In the palm of the hand. And then here, they invited me over into their company. Now I can prove this. I have photographs, many. I always have a plan B, just in case you need to prove what you're saying. Photographs and camera never lies. People do. Ain't that a surprise? Anyway, shout out to the latest member of the team, being Dalboy. Now, here. This is a message for you. Okay, Kirsty. Big nose. Leave Jockney alone, he's only 66, and if you ever want it, come to Manchester and I'll feed you. I'm a good host, you'll get tea and biscuits first. And then jelly and ice cream. Crack! Bah! Hey, like I said, bro, you've no idea how quick my hands and head is on my feet. I'll spin kick you, motherfucker. You see, I've been taught to defend myself all my life, so all my life I've worked on my skills, on my speed, on my hand speed. Do you not believe me? Do you want me to show you? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. You have the big no. Sorry, big up all the big nose bullies on YouTube. Hey, yeah, man today who's picking on jockey me. Here, dickhead, you know who I am? Hey, you know I'm a musketeer, right? You do know that, don't you? And you're super fucked. And you're never one of the, you're never one of Tottenham's fam, you're a lying bastard. Do you know this song? Tottenham. Hey, Julian, I've been trying to find you here, but I can't see your nose anywhere. So, I've asked Dante, I've asked a couple of the others, like the younger ones, the new generation. Yeah, I had my mate reach out to Dante, I don't know. And my mates told me this morning, there's no Julian in it. There's no Julian Jiu-Jitsu. Ha! Ha! Kung Fury. Yeah, you're full of shit. Tottenham hooligan? Really? Good. Because if you like fucking danger, I do too. I don't take a backstake. Even if there's 10 of you, I won't run. It's in me, I'm stupid like that. I'm done, but I refuse to run. Nowhere, kill me. I ain't running. So you're gonna have to do something. Anyway, don't be picking on Jockey Sparrow. Right? He's a 66-year-old pensioner. Yeah, typical hooligan you are, but not the kind you want everyone to believe you are. I was. You're looking at the real deal here, buddy. Certified. Yeah, you can't get any higher than that. You know, my violence is legendary around here. But I don't have to come on YouTube and say, guess what, I bashed over 100 people.
Henry's father struggles to provide for his wife and 7 children.
And that was only in the 4th season.
Known as Paul.
Yeah, real violence.
Henry is half
You could get away with it back then. There was no cameras on coppers, on horses, on nothing. Nowadays you drag a copper off a horse and the whole world gets to see your face. The English disease they called it years ago, and I loved it. But I've lived here for 27 years. Yeah, I get bored, you know, I need a hobby too, right? I work me bollocks off all week for my family. I need a couple of days for me and my big nose. And snort loads of cocaine and think it was clever going around bashing up people. Well, not just anybody now. I wouldn't punch you in the face if I seen you with a Tottenham shirt on. You know what I mean? When you go away days, you don't wear a Red United jersey either. You don't make yourself be known. You know what I mean? You have to split up. Get on different trains. You know what I mean? Because the feds are on it. You know, yeah. You know your fucking passport has to be handed in before any tournament. You know, you're not allowed to travel. Once you get a ban, that's it. You know. So Julian, many banning orders have you had? Talk to me. Many times you've been nicked at football. Talk to me, because this can all be found out. You're a lying bastard. You can't trust a liar. You know what I mean? Hey, Nothing to be proud of when you say go around bashing people. You know what I mean? Full of cocaine, you're a fucking tug. That's what you are. You're a menace to this society, you're a
It's a
scourge.
shocking lesson for him.
You know, but you grow up, you know. Hey, I've been around, you know. I know, man. I know here, I know. Sergeant Major's in there.
It's a lesson that Henry
Alleged
remember
Irish Republican Army.
for the rest of his life.
You can choose your friends, remember that. That's why I'm solid, I'm good. Because I'm a 1%er. I'm a guy, you can torture me and I won't tell on my friends. Here, you get some people and as soon as they see a gun or a knife, they start sweating. You know what I mean? What are you going to do with that? Do it and be on your way. Do it if you're going to do it. Don't have me taking it off you. Because if I have to do that, then you're going to motivate me to stick it. Somewhere nice and wet. But I don't like knives, so sooner use my hand. But anyway, I don't like bullies. Well, I like fucking them up. That's my job. I'm the bullinator. I get rid of bullies.
Taste of the hijacking racket.
I don't like bullies. Speaking of bullies,
For his first heist, he has partnered up with another young guy. A tough guy named Tommy.
now you're old. Stay in your own lane.
But they were two different notes.
That's all I can tell you.
Tommy Simone was a loose cannon. He was a brute,
You know.
6'4", 240 pounds, and he could really hit.
Take Sarah, it is what it is, what? Touche.
Avoid violence.
To be or not to be, that is the question. One for one and one for all. Yeah, my name is Giudatello.
But for this heist,
You better
Tommy's
fucking
violence
know it, and
nature
if you
will
don't,
kept
you
in
will.
check, as Henry sweet talks his way through security.
Shout out to all the monsters on YouTube. Shout out to all the monsters that are hiding in plain sight. I can see it, and I don't need 3D glasses. You see, I've got special eyesight, and it's called I can see it. Cunt.
With 2 fingers, you
Oi,
can
it's-
push the guard to open up the door for you. It establishes for him that the airports are good hunting grounds.
No,
Henry's plan plays out
zero.
The guard doesn't
And I had
resist.
fucking. It's rare we run out. Well, there's no package in there either, bro. Oh, here, hang on. Al, here. There's one in that. Well, there's a couple in
The
there.
guard tied up. They leave the truck yard with
Why are you looking at your midgets,
Within a matter of
you
minutes,
little hobbit?
he had his hands on thousands of dollars in swag.
No, it's a big
And
stick.
for Hill, the
Ah,
important thing was that no one got hurt.
Might just have to make it.
Yeah. One there. Yeah, midget, don't you dare go in front of that camera, okay?
Meanwhile, Tommy, Henry's gang is complete.
Yeah.
And with his share
Weirdos
of
on
the
YouTube, I don't need to tell her
$40,000
that.
today's
Baby.
money. Henry at last has the means to emulate his
What's
hero.
wrong? No, go on, get up and get dressed, midget.
For Henry, having money wasn't a matter of building up abstract wealth.
Midget,
It was having
go,
enough money to
smoke,
go into
get one.
clubs that he loved. He was
Go on,
always the
go
center
get
of
dressed.
attention.
Nice day. Park, maybe.
But Henry
Well,
is
see,
to
go,
be
you smoking,
respected
go.
by the mafia. He needs a wife.
Go. Close
The
stuff,
married man
okay.
has more to lose.
Yeah, big
When
ass one,
Henry is
okay.
introduced to a young Karen Friedman, he
Look,
initially
yeah.
sees her as a means
Right,
to
go on, the quicker you get ready, the quicker you can go out.
Mom's getting ready.
What?
Mommy's getting ready still.
Yeah, I know, I'm smoking, I guess. Cook it.
But she also was very innocent, and Karen really didn't know what she was getting involved with at the end of the day.
Now while I'm smoking,
He
what's that?
finally gets Karen to come on a date with him to cook the
Oh, you got
canal.
one?
And Sonny Davis Jr. is performing. He sends over champagne. At that point, she realizes that this is someone who has potential.
Within months, the couple married and moved to the leafy suburbs of Long Island. But Karen will soon learn that Henry's heart lies with the mob.
I think Henry's biggest problem
from a personality standpoint. He was an addictive personality. And part of that addiction was being addicted to the glitz, the glamour, the excitement of being in the mob. For now, Henry is where he wants to be. But Karen is desperate for her husband to go straight.
Karen has been trying to convince Henry to pull away from the mob and really striving to have a normal life here.
Even with the financial success, Karen really wanted a stable life for her kids.
But the pull of mob life in the city is too strong for Henry to take her seriously.
He was an excitement junkie. He was somebody who wanted to be on the edge all the time. He was addicted to the thrill and to the excitement of the mafia.
It wouldn't be long before Henry returns to the scene of his first big score. The Lucchese crime family's playground. JFK.
What you want? The Wiggles one?
The cargo buildings.
Right, we'll get you some Wiggles now.
The foreign airlines were very, very lax. Maybe they felt that being in the United States, the crime was non-existent. Well, they didn't work.
Right, hang on, I'm coming.
Gets a tip-off
Lily!
that almost $500,000 in cash is being stored at the Air France depot.
There you go.
The
You
money's
little
being
midget.
held behind one locked door.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's mental psychology. I'm getting fucking told what to do by a 5-year-old, sorry.
While others
This
might
is gonna knock off again. Guys, listen.
realize a pain
I'm gonna have to end this live. Charge me phone up.
as the key holder drop.
And I'll be back at about 12:30, right?
A distraction.
Thanks for coming in. God bless you all. I need to charge my phone. And I'll talk to you very soon.